Hi, Dr. Pachenik here, and today I want to just say congratulations to the Democratic Party and to Joe Biden, the Vice President. Presumably the President wants to be the President of the United States, and guess who he picks? Kamala Harris. And I can't congratulate the Democratic Party for having selected the most ruthless, divisive, nasty individual than Kamala Harris. In fact, if anybody in the Democratic Party had read Machiavelli's The Prince, they would have known that Kamala Harris fits exactly the picture of the prince. Not in a high and mighty attitude, although she thinks she's a princess, but in the fact that she's ruthless, mean, manipulative, evil, and corrupt. Other than that, there's no other problem, because now the Republican Party has an open field. Am I wrong? Number one, Biden and the Democratic Party, think about what she did to you on that stage. She personally went after you. She attacked you for having supported busing and segregation, and she then went after the others on the stage and then decided to leave the election. Why did she leave the election? Did anybody in your party ask you why she left? Number one, she was mean to her staff. She was totally inconsistent in her message. She was ruthless in the way she wanted to attack you and the other members of the party, and she said things that had no relevance to the United States. Is this an accident? Not really. Number one, when you thought you would take a black African-American president for reasons I really do not understand, because that's not going to assuade or persuade our African-American citizens who are working, who are happy, and basically will go back to work because Trump has given them an incredible amount of jobs, and we will go back to the job factory. She is not of African-American heritage. Father was Jamaican. Father came as an emeritus professor at Stanford University and married a mother. Her mother was a PhD in endocrinology at the University of Berkeley. She divorced her father, and at the age of 12, Kamala Harris did not spend time in the rural South, did not spend time in the ghettos of New York or at Harlem, where I lived. She spent 10 or more years in Montreal. Now, isn't that amazing? Her father's Jamaican, her mother's from India, and she goes and attends the Baptist Black Church and the Hindu religious house. There is nothing about her that is African American. Had you studied her background, you would have realized that she came in as an attorney general for the state, for the city. She had to have an affair with Willie Brown in order to get to the position she wanted. Then she garnered all kinds of support by lying, deceiving, and making believe that she was on the Democratic Party by getting the backing of Dianne Feinstein, and my favorite of all, Nancy Pelosi, who has no idea of what she's doing, had no ability to assess who Kamala Harris was, and now you have picked the perfect candidate whom we can go after. And by the way, she will do it herself. I will guarantee you within a few months, your campaign will be disrupted. People within that campaign who you've trusted will break apart, and many will leave. I'm going to say the following. In order to make a party great, or to really understand what goes on in America, you really have to be a businessman. And more importantly, you cannot be senile demented as you are, Biden. You have to be what Trump is, a ruthless businessman who cares about his own people and will fire those whom he doesn't like. Good luck and good night.